Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Love, and a very bittersweet episode, I must say. I'm Kellie Raspberry Evans, and this is my husband.
Hello, I'm Alan.
And for the last time, we are recording the podcast from Evans Estate.
Formerly known as Raspberry Manor.
Formerly known as Raspberry Manor.
This is very bittersweet.
We are moving. This is the last night we're spending here. Tomorrow night, in whatever shape it is, we're spending the night in our new house.
Yes.
Heretofore known as
Evans Manor.
Evans Manor.
And let's paint a visual picture for our listeners, babe. We're sitting in our little mini-man room where we always podcast from. And there,
we're going to do it next week.
It looks like the closets threw up in here.
It's really bad.
There's ish everywhere.
Moving is not fun. I don't think that's surprising anyone. A lot of marriages are tested, I think, when you move.
Ours has been tested several times.
It's been tested. But I will say that Alan has borne the brunt. Is that the right way of saying it? Borne the brunt? Bore the brunt? He carried this family on his back.
I threw Kelly over my left shoulder, threw Emma Kelly over my right shoulder, threw all their crap on my back, and hauled it over there to Evans Manor.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of the work, and
But that's okay.
I've done stuff too, but I've had to work. I mean, not that Alan doesn't work; he works from home, so he's able to, loosen up his schedule a little bit for moving. But I've had to go to the radio every day.
Yeah, and Kelly, I don't want her to move, honestly,
Thank you, baby.
because she has a bum shoulder.
I do.
And we're not going to go into great detail on that.
We can talk a little bit about it. I had an MRI.
Okay, let's talk in great detail about it.
Well, why not?
What'd you have, babe?
It's
What
not
happened?
Embarrassing.
What happened?
Well, I'll tell you, I've had this nagging pain in my shoulder for a few years now. I guess when I started working out with my friend Angela, she's a trainer, my right shoulder started bothering me. And so she would give me exercises to not aggravate it. But as long as I was working out, it bothered me. But then when I stopped working out, it wouldn't bother me. So I just figured it was, just the way my body was made and wasn't meant for lifting weights. But then recently, it's been not only bothering me when I try to work out, it bothers me all the time. And especially if I reach backwards, and sometimes you don't think about it, you'll reach behind you. And I don't know if you've ever fallen on your tailbone, and don't they call that a stinger when you get temporarily paralyzed? Is that what it's called, a stinger? Mm-hmm. So got really bad. Like if I'd reach for something suddenly, I'd get, I guess, a stinger in my shoulder, and my arm would immediately fall limp to my side. I couldn't move it. I couldn't catch my breath. It hurt really, really bad. And then, after about 10 or 15 seconds, it would come back. So I went to some therapy for it, and we finally decided that something's probably torn in there because the physical therapy wasn't helping. Well, it was helping, but then it would start hurting again.
Yeah.
So I had the MRI for the first time.
So they stuck you they stuck some dye in your joint there.
The first thing they do is
and then stuck you in a tube.
Yeah, they put you in the tube first.
Oh, really? I thought they stuck the dye in you first.
No, first they put me in the tube for about 30 minutes. And thank goodness I am not claustrophobic. I'm terrified of heights, but claustrophobia is not my thing. It's extremely loud, so they give you headphones with no metal in them. And they said, what would you like to listen to? I just said, just pop music or something. I tried to say, can I listen to a podcast? I was going to catch up on some Sandwich and Love and some Love and podcasts, but had to listen to Top 40. But it's so loud you can barely hear the music. But seriously, the hum of those machines, I kind of fell asleep in there.
I've never had an MRI.
I hadn't either. They acted surprised when I told them that I hadn't. And then they have you come out, and then they take you into a room, and that's when they shoot you with dye in your arm. The numbing agent they give you is what's so painful. It was painful, but I didn't cry. The lady told me that only men cry.
Only the men cry? I can believe that. I'd probably have cried.
So I don't know if she was joking or not, just to make me feel good.
I feel like crying right now.
I wasn't scared until she told me that.
Yeah.
And then I was scared. But they put the dye in, and then I went back for another 15 minutes. And I guess we'll find out in a little bit if there's some serious damage and if I have to have surgery.
I hope they figure it out, and I hope you don't have to have surgery.
I do too.
Because that will really blow if that's the case.
It will blow.
You think your hair's...
It'll be expensive.
You think your hair's wheels off now. Just wait until it's in a sling and a hard cast.
And I can't wash it.
And you can't wash it. Yeah, I'll have to fit... Yeah, exactly.
Because, of course, it's my right arm, and I'm right-handed.
Right.
But the doctor told me, he said it's like a sports injury, like a baseball player throwing the baseball would have this injury after one season. This is from a lifetime of using
of slumping,
of sitting, poor posture, of, just that forward movement and not enough opposite movement. So there you go. It's what I'm having to go through right now.
Well, I'm sorry about that, babe. I really am, because I have to do all the moving. But that's okay.
I've been.
Kelly's been packing a lot. She's a very good packer. She carries pillows. I've
carried some big boxes.
I almost got angry with her today, though, because she came in struggling with this pained look on her face. She was carrying a box. I said, "Put that box down." And she handed it to me. But Emma Kelly's been a big help.
I'm trying to carry my weight. And Emma Kelly has, because you know why?
Because we're paying her.
We're paying her. She gets paid $10 a carload.
$10 a truckload. So we load up a truck. We drive it over there. We unload the truck. $10.
She's earned $30 so far, I think.
Yeah.
Or 40, 30, I think.
30 or $40.
So anyway, she's loving that. And we're just getting it done. The movers are coming tomorrow to take the big stuff, the big furniture. Alan regretting that now that we sold the couch we're sitting on.
Yeah, the couch that we're sitting on, guys.
The sleeper sofa.
The sleeper sofa. This was my boys when we lived before I met Kelly. The boys would sleep on the sleeper sofa at my they call it the compartment, but at our apartment. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of sentimental, but we sold it to the homeowners that are buying our house because we didn't think we'd need it in the new house at Evans Manor. It turns out we kind of do need it, but we sold it. Okay. So that's okay. That's okay.
You know, things happen. Yeah. And the new owners are really, really nice.
Oh, they're so nice. And super nice.
I'm sure our neighbors will love them. And lucky me today in 100% humidity and looking like this, I met a handful of our new neighbors.
We've met some of our neighbors. We had one neighbor who sent us a flower arrangement.
Yeah, left flowers on our doorstep.
And a nice card and signed the card and left their cell numbers in there.
Yep.
Wasn't that neighborly?
I met that. That's our next door neighbor. I met him. You met him too. Haven't met the wife yet. And then I met the girlfriend of the guy 2 doors down. She's moving in, but you know, she's moving into his house, so she doesn't have quite as much to move. And then tonight I met Cindy and Sean, our 3 doors down neighbor. They came out in the cul-de-sac to meet us, and I'm like, oh gosh, I look like. Oh,
I haven't seen.
You weren't there.
Cindy and Sean.
Yeah, they just came over today because you're always loading stuff in the back, and I'm in the front. And then we've met Randy, our across the street neighbor. So I've met a lot of our new neighbors.
I thought that was David. Or Danny.
Danny. What did I say? Randy? Danny.
You said Randy.
It's going to take me a minute to remember everybody's name. It was Danny, the across the street neighbor who has 2 boys. And I'm very excited about that because they're the same age as our daughters. And I've already got them going to prom together. You know how that is.
We were out there talking to Danny, and then Emma Kelly was out there with us. And then Kelly starts talking about these boys that our across the street neighbor has, and that they're 13 and 11.
Just like ours.
And it, pretty much suggesting that she was going to set Emma Kelly up with one of these boys, and Emma Kelly panicked.
She took off running.
She ran inside the house.
She said I embarrassed her. I said, you running away screaming was a little bit more embarrassing than that.
It was all very embarrassing.
Oh, I don't care. It's fine.
No, it was fine. It was fine.
So anyway, I think we're going to have good neighbors. We're excited about that. Just got to get in the house. And I had a lovely listener reach out to me who is a professional organizer, and I think I'm going to hire her to come over and help me. We've got too much stuff, and I don't think there's anywhere to put it.
I don't think there's any we in that. I think it's
some of it's yours too. It's from the blended apartment where we have 6 spatulas, and we have
2 toaster ovens.
It's silly.
3 crock pots.
Yeah, it's silly. So we got to get rid of some stuff.
You want a salt and pepper shaker?
We got them.
We got them. We got them. I think we have 6 or 7 salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah. So hopefully she's going to come over and help me figure out what to get rid of and where to put everything. I'm putting a lot of faith in her because if I don't, I'm going to cry. I'm really not going to cry. Just get through it 1 foot in front of the other. Right, babe?
You're paralyzed.
Yeah, sometimes you get so overwhelmed by what you have to do, you can't do anything. You just can't move because it's just so overwhelming. You don't know where to begin.
You know what, though? I told Kelly before any of this moving, and I knew that, and she knew this too, that it would be very stressful this week. Mm-hmm. I said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to be like Gumby. Mm-hmm. We're going to be flexible. And we're going to be like Fonzie. We're going to be cool.
Flexible and cool.
Flexible and cool.
You've succeeded more at that than I have. What Alan's been doing is repeating to me how much he loves me over and over. And you know what that means. He's convincing himself he still loves me.
That's not true.
When he starts just out of the blue, just after I've been particularly grumpy, I just love you. You're so pretty. You're so sweet. I love you. I just love you. I just love you.
I do.
He's talking
I love you
himself out of
desperately.
filing for divorce.
No, that's not true. That's not very.
That's a little extreme.
That's not very nice. That's not true.
I don't think you were going to file for divorce. But I keep saying, are you trying to convince yourself you still love me right now?
No.
Be honest.
I love you no matter what. Even if you're grumpy.
It's been
and
something.
Even if we're moving and whatever. It's all good.
Yeah. But like I promised last week, because, there are stressful times in everyone's marriage. And if you have real love there, you can survive it, right? But there's also, I promised we were going to talk about the rules of fighting in marriage.
You want to do something before we do that, though?
We can.
Let's before we talk about the
I'm just
rules of
finding out what
fighting.
everything is, because I forgot to bring all the printouts I had.
Yeah,
so I'm having to go from my laptop.
We're really wheels off, guys.
Everything is out of order tonight.
Yeah, we have no printer. We have no Wi-Fi. We have no
vodka other than the
We have no
grape.
Vodka?
That's left over.
We
We
have-
have no glassware
We
except
have
for
no glassware.
a random wine glass I found.
Kelly, before we started the podcast, she goes, "Well, what'd you move all that for?" I'm like, "Because we're moving.
But we're still here.
This is the last night."
But we still need to drink out of things.
Hey, I got my drink right here.
Yeah, he saved himself a highball, and I had to go scrounge for a wine glass. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. But before we get to that, you know what? We have loved. Well, what do you want to do first? This one? What do you think?
Let's just go with
Pick
one.
one?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's just go with
like
one.
I said, we are so out of order. Y'all just have to bear with us and love us through it, because this is a stressful time. These days you can get practically everything on demand, like our podcast. I tried to listen when I was getting my MRI the other day. They were not able to pull that up for me, and I was disappointed. But except for when you're getting an MRI, you can listen to our podcast whenever you want, when it's convenient for you.
Yeah, so why are you still taking trips to the post office? You don't have to do that. You can get your postage on demand now with stamps.com, babe.
Yeah, mail letters, mail packages, 24/7. You can get that stuff ready. And then what I love is the mail carrier comes and picks it all up from you, no matter what size. If you're mailing out a bunch of postcards or gigantic packages, we should have just mailed our stuff to our new house.
Okay, can you...
That would have been easier.
Good call. Can you do this? Can you click?
I can click.
Can you print?
I can.
And can you mail?
I can.
That's all you got to do, babe. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, so you can buy and print official U.S. postage for anything as long as you have a printer and a computer and a handy-dandy digital scale. It's really perfect for small business owners, so you don't have to put that
Which
I'll
we
be
are.
back in 30 minutes sign on the door when you have to go to the post office.
Which we are.
But right now, if you want to try stamps.com, you get a special offer. Use the code SANDWICH, and you'll get an offer that includes up to $55 in free postage, a
What?
digital scale, and yeah, that $55 in free postage
Wow.
gets you, doesn't it? The digital scale and a 4-week trial.
That's stamps.com. Before you do anything else, click on the radio microphone at the top of the homepage. Type in sandwich, guys. That's stamps.com. Enter sandwich.
Yes.
And you're good to go.
You're going to have your office all set up to handle stamps.com with the printer and everything.
I have an office at the Evans Manor. We now have 2 businesses. We've mentioned this on past podcasts, haven't we?
We have lots of irons
Lots
in the
of
fire.
business interests. So yeah, stamps.com is an awesome service.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you find here? This is something about rules of fighting.
There are
I thought there
so
were
many.
no rules.
If
I
you
thought this
go-
was like UFC.
No, there are rules of fighting because you have to
Even
fight
UFC
fair.
has rules.
They do. You
Yeah.
have to fight fair. Something I have prided myself on. I keep feeling like I'm using incorrect English, but I think that's correct. I'm so tired I'm not thinking clearly. But one of the things I have prided myself on my entire life, no matter how angry I get, I'm really good at not going too far with what I say. I kind of have enough presence of mind to think in the heat of the moment, if I say that, I can't take it back, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't think I've ever said anything to you that I was like, I regret saying. I've been very, very mad, but I've never said something that's painful, that tries to cut you to the quick. I think I have enough presence of mind not to do that. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, we agree with that.
Okay. So that's one of my own personal rules of fighting. And you can go online, you can Google rules of fighting all day long. I just found these because they're short and simple, and there's only 6 of them, and we don't have all day.
Well, these are good because we don't talk about this too much, so this is good stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people.
So what do you got?
A lot of people think if you avoid arguments altogether, that's the key to a happy marriage. But a lot of experts will say that's wrong. There's one doctor in particular, Dr. Terry Orbach, who is known as the love doctor.
Wait a second.
Unlike me, the love expert.
You're the love expert.
I'm the love expert.
That's
with
not
love
the
letters
dude
to
on.
Kelly.
Wait a minute. That's not the dude on Law and Order, is it?
No.
I thought that was Terry Orbach.
Well, no, that's somebody else, Orbach. That's Jerry Orbach.
Oh.
Were you trying to do a joke, or are you seriously?
Well, I was trying.
Isn't he dead? Isn't Jerry Orbach dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
All right. Well, anyway, Dr. Terry Orbach,
Sorry.
not dead Jerry Orbach, did a long-term study on marriage, and they followed a group of couples, a group of couples for 28 years.
Wow.
Right?
That's some good data.
You commit to this study.
That's a
And
good
she
study.
found that couples who don't have disagreements have not fared as well in marriage.
Oh.
So people that never argue, they do whatever they can to avoid confrontation. Apparently, that's not a good thing.
Well, we're not one of those couples that never argues.
You have to learn, but when you argue, you have to have ground rules.
Yeah.
So the best way to have the argument, follow these expert tips.
Let's hear 'em.
Time it right.
Is this number one?
Yes, time it right.
Time it right.
Try not to bring up touchy subjects when you are in a halt mode. What does halt stand for? H, hungry. A, angry. L, lonely. T, tired.
Well, that's easy to remember because nobody likes to argue when they're hangry.
Hungry, angry, lonely, or tired.
Don't argue when you're lonely?
Well, like maybe your spouse travels or something, or is gone.
Oh,
I'm
over
guessing.
the phone.
I'm
like
guessing.
over the phone. Yeah.
Though most couples tend to bring up important topics right before bed. Don't read, honey. I want you. Don't read. Pick a time when you are both well rested and not under a time constraint or stress. Because at bedtime, you got to get to sleep, and it's not a good time to bring up a really stressful subject.
Okay. When are we both never tired?
Well, we live tired, so we have to pick it just at a prime time when we're not ready to take a nap.
Okay.
Number 2, use I statements and not you statements.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're arguing with your spouse, talk about how you feel, as in, I feel overwhelmed when I have so much to do around the house, instead of pointing fingers and saying, you never help me around the house. It's way different.
So wait a second. Instead of, well, how would that
Put
work?
it on me. Say, I'm just feeling very overwhelmed because there's so much moving to go on, instead of saying, you're not helping me move. See the difference?
Oh. So instead of saying you're an asshole, say
I feel like you're an asshole.
stressed out because
I feel like
you're kind of being an asshole because you're not helping me move.
No, you can't use yous. You statements make your spouse feel attacked and shut down the lines of communications. I statements are less threatening and keep the dialogue going.
Okay.
Number 3, go to bed angry. Did you hear me? Go to bed angry.
Go to bed angry?
As time passes in a relationship, you understand you'll figure it out tomorrow. You'll figure it out tomorrow. Whatever you were arguing about isn't the end all be all, and staying up all night to sort something out doesn't work. When you're irritated and upset, your brain waves change. You're not as rational and you're not able to process things. It takes at least 30 minutes for brain waves to go back to normal, according to brain research. And the overnight gives you perspective. It allows you to calm down and remember how to fight fair. So go to bed mad, talk about it tomorrow.
You know, I can count on one hand how many times we've gone to bed mad.
But you can still count it on a hand.
Yeah, I mean a few times.
We have, yeah. And I don't like that.
Well,
it makes
I don't
hard
either.
for me to go to sleep.
I don't either.
You're over there snoozing. I'm wide awake.
But you know what?
You don't have any issue going to sleep.
That's why I'm glad we have a queen bed. I wasn't for the queen bed when we first got married, but I'm a big fan of the queen bed now because the queen forces you to be close to your partner.
Oh, I was still not touching you. I was not touching you.
Oh, no.
And I was not sleeping. You, on the other hand,
Oh, that's what I do. Huh?
well, now that you have Snore IX, you used to be snoring.
Hashtag not an ad.
All right, so number 4, apologize. When a marriage is just starting out, disagreements can seem like marriage breakers, both of you fighting for turf. But over time, as you've been together longer, you have a bigger picture, which is the long-term focus. So winning and being right is less important to who we are as a couple. If you've done something hurtful to your partner or behaved in a way that was unkind, own up to it. When apologizing, stay away from yes, but statements, as in, yeah, I was wrong, but you were wrong too. Because if you use that but, it takes away from the apology, the sincerity of the apology. Take full responsibility and just focus on your own actions. You're good at that most of the time.
Thank you, baby.
Watch your stress level. When we're stressed, things bother us more and accumulate more. That means we're going to fight more and the fight will be more intense. So pay attention to your own stress levels. Lower your stress by exercising, deep breathing, yoga, other techniques that can calm you. Go for a walk.
Yeah. Now, I have noticed that.
My shoulder hurts.
I'm sorry, babe.
It's all right.
I'm sorry about your
I'm
shoulder.
going to change my
Yeah, hold it with your left
Yeah.
hand. I have noticed that about Kelly and I. If Kelly's particularly stressed out about something, and I happen to be stressed out at the same time, much more likely for us to get into, an argument, a tiff over something stupid too. I have noticed that.
Yeah, and then finally, the last one that you're reading, so it's not going to be a surprise to Alan.
Well, I can't see. Yes.
Diffuse with humor. Humor can cut the tension and make it more difficult to argue or stay mad at each other. The key is knowing your partner's sensitivities and making sure you're not making it worse with the kind of humor you're using. If you have humor topics or words that make you both laugh, go for it. Otherwise, if you're not sure how it will go over, sidestep it since it could make things worse. And
I try to use
the rules.
I try to use humor all the time. Like if
You do. I'm going to post
in a
these-
stressful situation.
I'm going to post these in a blog.
When's the last time you blogged?
Exactly. Since I already have these all written down, I'm going to just make them into a blog and get Alan to post that for me.
All kidding aside, those are good tips. They really are. But yeah, it's hard, I think, for a lot of people in the heat of the moment to think, okay, what are the 6 tips for arguing?
Well, if you just remember some of them, just like I need to walk away, I need to go exercise, or remembering you can go to bed angry and work it out the next day. If you can't remember all 6, you can remember a couple of them. It might help.
Yeah. Those are good, babe. I'm glad overall that Kelly and I, we see eye to eye on
Pretty much
99.9% of things, but there are times when we argue, and I don't like it. I really don't. It really makes me feel bad when we argue. I don't like it.
Well, I don't like it either, babe.
But well, some people
I don't like it.
Some people like to,
I don't like to argue.
they like to argue. I don't like to argue. I really don't. But that's part of being in a relationship, though. Every good relationship has times when you don't see eye to eye on something.
And we haven't even been married a year yet, so it's been kind of, like that article said about establishing your turf, very protective of, like you said, my stuff was ish, your stuff was valuable.
Wait a minute. My stuff was ish. Your stuff was valuable.
No, you said the opposite. See, that's because you suddenly get real possessive over every little thing.
That's a joke. It's why is everyone else's stuff ish, but your stuff is just stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just like when we were combining households.
Yeah.
Neither one of us is willing to let go of certain things, which we need to.
I have gotten rid of so much
I have
stuff.
too. I have too, and we still have too much.
I think I could fit my worldly possessions in one room.
That's not true.
That's true.
That's not true.
That's true. See, we're arguing.
Absolutely not true.
You want to do a Ask Alan Anything, babe? I'm going to need help with this one. This one's hard.
Is it like a love letter to Kelly, but to Alan instead?
Yeah, but it's not about love. It's about life advice, and it's a tough one. You want to do that
Well,
first?
we're in a good place right now, so I think we have something to offer.
Okay.
We're not at all too stressed to help.
Why don't we do our next?
You want to squeeze it in now?
Yeah.
All right, I'll squeeze it in now, y'all. Like I said, we're just flying by the seat of our pants. I will tell you this. When we were moving, my mother, she had to go out of town. And she's so upset about that because she wants to help me move. My mother is just the best. She's a little workhorse, too.
She lined all the cabinets with Kelly.
She came over. She said,
she worked for a whole day.
We weren't able to start moving things into the house yet because they were painting and stuff like that. She said, well, let me come line shelves for you. I don't know if we're one of the few remaining families that do that, but does everybody line their shelves? It takes time and it's aggravating. You gotta get the
always,
right...
I haven't done it, but like either
the
my
woman
mother
in your
did
life,
it or the woman in my life did it. Yeah.
Men don't do it. You have to get, let me just tell you, the contact brand of paper is the best because you can pick it up and shift it around. That seems to be the best. And I like the tan one with the black flecks because if you have to cut it and piece it together, that's a lot easier to blend together. So my mother came and did all the kitchen cabinets. I've been doing our bathrooms. She helped me with the bathroom.
And that was
too.
a lot of cabinets.
Had to go out of town after that. So my mother, I owe her so much for helping me as much as she could. She's always done that every time I've moved. And our moms do so much for us. How do you say thank you? You know how I thanked my mother? What I had for her in the refrigerator as she was lining the cabinets in my kitchen? A big box of Shari's berries. She was so excited. She's like, that's worth, it's, all her time and energy.
Was it really?
Moms love
How
Shari
about
berries.
that?
And I'll tell you, she let me have one because she's my mom. This batch of Shari's berries right now, I don't know what's going on. They are gigantic. They were huge and they were so juicy. We had to eat them over the sink because the juice was just coming out. I'm serious. I'm not joking.
That's juicy.
And I love the white chocolate ones, but they have them dipped in milk chocolate, milk chocolatey goodness, and dark chocolatey goodness, and white chocolatey goodness. You heard me.
Oh, sorry, babe.
And they chop them with chopped nuts and chocolate chips and decorative swizzle. They're just so fresh, so juicy. I don't know a mom who doesn't love Shari's berries.
Decorative swizzle.
Decorative swizzle. That's what I get on the white chocolate ones. So anyway, thank you to my mom for letting me have some of hers. And if you want to get this amazing deal for your mom for Mother's Day, listen to this. Freshly dipped strawberries from Shari's Berries starting at $19.99 plus shipping and handling, worth every dollar.
You want to double the berries?
You can double the berries.
Do it for $10 more.
Just $10 more. Oh my gosh. Because your mom might be willing to share if she has double the berries, right? So remember, Mother's Day is coming up real soon, May 13th. So go ahead and take care of this
that's coming
today.
up.
Visit berries.com, berries.com. Click on the microphone in the top right corner and enter the code SANDWICH. Berries.com for Shari's Berries starting at $19.99 plus shipping and handling. Double the berries for $10 more at berries.com. Use the code SANDWICH.
May 13th is Mother's Day, huh?
A week from Sunday.
Whoa. Well, don't forget your mama on Mother's Day.
Don't forget her.
That would not be a good
Serious.
thing.
Man, those berries, she let me have. Well, they were so good. So big. You said you wanted to do a Ask Allen Anything?
Yeah, why don't we do this now? We got a good one this week. So
We're having to pull things up by our devices because me, Kelly Raspberry Evans, left everything printed out at the office.
Hashimoto's.
I don't know if it's Hashimoto's or just stress.
Okay, this one came to us from one of our listeners. And
Is she choosing to remain anonymous?
She, and I don't know that I'm going to mention her name. I always side on the side of caution, err towards the side of caution.
Okay.
We're just going to call her Maud.
Maud?
Maude?
Why'd you pick Maud?
I don't know.
Such a random name.
Maud. Okay, so Maud sent us a note. It says, subject, parenting advice.
Oh, Lord.
This is a hard one. This is why I want you to help me.
Okay.
Okay, here's the message. Alan, I love you and Kelly, and I need advice.
Thank you, Maud.
I've listened to Kelly since she arrived in DFW a long time ago, and I think you're perfect for her, and I trust you both. I have no family anymore. They're all deceased.
Oh, no.
So if you could give me some guidance with this, I would deeply appreciate it. I was never able to get pregnant. Long story, but I lost 225 pounds.
Wow.
And I was dating and got pregnant. I broke up with the cheater and master manipulator after I found out he was playing me and 3 other women.
Oh.
But it was too late. I let him know that I was pregnant. He walked. And that was fine with me. But I was high risk and I was on bed rest and in a hospital for most of my pregnancy.
Wow.
But I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm now married to my high school sweetheart, and he has been in my daughter's life since she was 6 months old.
Aww.
He is dad, and she just turned 12. But when, and here's the question, but when and how do we tell her about her biological father? I don't want to keep it from her, but at the same time, I don't want her to hate me for keeping this from her. So many people give me their thoughts on this, and I am at my wit's end. We've had 5 deaths in 4 years, and we have finally healed from all that. So I know I need to tell her, but when and how? You and Kelly give great advice, and I will use whatever tools you can supply me with. And she goes on to say some really nice things about myself, which that's very nice. Thank you very much. My next goal is to rent a slingshot for the next couple hours.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a blast. Much love to you both. Thank you for whatever advice you can give me. I can't wait for the podcast. Thank you. So did you get the question?
I did.
How do you tell a tween, a preteen, that her father is not her biological father.
Well, that's still her daddy, right? So here's the thing. I work with JC, who similar situation. His mom, teenage pregnancy. The biological dad took off, and another man came into her life and chose to raise JC as his own son. Now, JC did not find out about it until he was an adult. He was very angry. I think he felt betrayed and lied to, but they have since...
By betrayed and lied to by who?
By everybody,
Oh, by everybody.
Right. Okay. But he's really gotten over it. And it's he wishes he would have been told sooner. It hasn't taken away from the relationship he has with the man that raised him, but he has a relationship with his bio dad, and that might not be the case for Maude, but I think at 12, I know it's a real volatile time in her life, but I just think I would say the sooner the better, because the older she gets, I mean, I'm not a child expert, but I would just think, I know our daughters at their age, 11 and 13, I think they would be able to handle news like that, even though that's not the news we're going to share with them. But you just have to tell her in a way, like maybe the three of you go out to a really nice dinner, have a great time, and then go maybe to a park or something where there's not a lot of people around, and just tell her with love, and have the man explain to you, look, I am your daddy, and I don't want you to ever forget that, but we need to tell you something. And then just explain what happened. You don't have to go into great detail, but just explain that there was a man that was temporarily in your mom's life, and you were the result of that, and you know how you wouldn't change it for anything. But I would say start off with, I am always your daddy no matter what. And it's going to be hard, but you just love her through it. That's my advice, because I just saw what happened when JC came through the other side, the anger, and even his bio mom had some issues, because when JC decided he wanted to get to know his bio dad, she was upset about that. She didn't understand why. He abandoned me. Why would you want to get to know him? But then it turns out there was more to the story, But yeah, there's going to be some hurt feelings, but you'll come through it. I feel confident with that.
Yeah, I agree with what Kelly's saying. I think doing it sooner than later is big here. I don't think you would want to wait.
That?
Yeah, I don't think you'd want to wait until this child is in her teens.
Oh, and that's such an
14,
awful time.
15, 16, and then you spring this on her. Yeah, I'm not a child expert either, and I've never been in this type of position. But I think with any kind of big news like that, big family news, it's just got to be, like Kelly said, just plain language, straightforward, coming from a loving place. These are the facts. This is what happened. And
kids are really good with facts.
Yeah. And the man who's in your life now, he's raised you since you were 6 months old. I mean, he's your dad. The other gentleman, there's no information. We don't know where he even is, or if
he wants a relationship.
Even if he wants a relationship. So I don't know. I'm not an expert in this area, but
that's what we feel.
But I feel like bringing it up sooner than later in plain language, fact driven. That's the way to go with this.
Mm-hmm. Good luck, Maude. I'm sorry Alan gave you that name.
That is
by the way.
That is a tough one. That really is.
It's tough. There's so many things in life that we don't have the answers to. It's not always black and white.
No, it's not.
I think people want real definitive answers, but it's not always that easy.
Every child is different. Every situation's different. Some children are still like little girls at age 12.
Mm-hmm.
Some children at age 12 they're pretty advanced, so it kind of depends on the child too, and how they would take information like that, how they would process something like that.
But good luck, and let us know if we were wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, keep in touch and let us know if you want to rent a slingshot.
Alan.
What? She said she did.
She did.
She said she did.
She did.
You can do that at DFW Slingshot Rentals.
Is that what it is?
It's a slingshot.com, yeah.
It's a slingshot.com?
It's a slingshot.com, yeah. Yeah, or KellieandAllen.com/slingshot.
Oh my gosh, Alan. All right. Well, she did bring it up.
Thank you, Maude.
And we do have a mortgage to pay.
Yeah.
So please rent our slingshot.
Yeah.
Maybe for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
If Mom can drive a stick.
Yeah, you have to drive a stick. You have to be able to drive a 5-speed.
Hey, but it is a good idea for Father's Day. Keep that in mind.
We sell gift cards too.
Okay. Moving on.
Moving on. You had something else you were going to...
Yeah. Okay. Look, I've been hearing a lot. My boss, I guess he is sort of my boss. If you listen to the Kid Craddock Morning Show, you hear us talk
Nationally syndicated.
You hear us talk to White Cheddar, Sonny Joe, Robert. He is our...
The Punta Cana Cowboy.
The Punta Cana Cowboy. He is our producer. He also has a sister, would it be a brother podcast? A sister podcast? What would you call that?
Well, he does a podcast.
It's all in the family. He does a podcast called...
It's a Kid Nation podcast.
Yes, the Fat Guy Handbook.
Fat Guy Handbook.
He and a guy named Cappy do it together.
And they're both big men.
Big men. That's why they call it the Fat Guy Handbook. So anyway...
Robert's not that big. I don't know Cappy, but Robert's not that big.
They consider themselves fat guys. It's part of their bit.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, he is very into this thing called grounding. Earthing.
Yeah, earthing.
He will go outside in his bare feet and just stand in the yard. Or when we go to, like we recently traveled to the beach, he would walk out on the beach and just stand on the sand. Uh-huh. There's something to this earthing thing. It's about getting your body back in touch with the earth. Hey, we're made from earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, right? We're made from the earth. It's something about getting you back in contact with nature. It's supposed to be very good for your energy, and it's about grounding you. I don't really get it. It's a bunch of out there thinking.
Matter cannot be created nor destroyed. Who said that?
I don't know.
Yeah, me either.
So anyway, that's what he's been into. And then the other day I heard, I believe our producer, Robert, it might have been somebody just bringing it up with him, this thing called forest bathing.
What?
Have you heard of forest bathing?
No.
Again, please don't read over my shoulder so you can be surprised.
I've heard of bathing. I haven't heard of forest
bathing. It's actually a Japanese philosophy.
Oh, come on.
Shinrin-yoku.
Bless you.
Thank you. But forest bathing, how trees can help you find health and happiness. That's the name of a book by Dr. Queen Lee. Anyway, they're saying that in Japan, they practice forest bathing. It's not exercise or hiking or jogging. It's just being in nature, connecting with it through our senses of sight, sound, taste, smell, touch.
It sounds kind of new age.
It is a new way of thinking, but, we're so plugged into our devices. My daughter today, trying to help us pack, she couldn't, she was folding clothes. I've never seen someone move so slowly because she's trying to watch a YouTube video while she's folding clothes and gets upset when I tell her to turn off her phone because she's not moving fast enough. We were walking out to the car and we'd left a suitcase sitting by the car. She walked around, she's on her phone, walked around the suitcase, never saw it. We're so out of touch.
Whose suitcase was that?
It was a suitcase full of her clothes.
I know, but whose suitcase was it?
It was yours.
Thank you.
Why are you saying thank you?
Well, you guys got to keep an eye on that stuff.
Oh, my goodness. So anyway, the Environmental Protection Agency just said the average American spends 93% of his or her time indoors.
Really?
93%. So basically, look, you walk out to your car. It might even be in your garage.
I wonder if the car counts as indoors.
That's indoors. We're talking about being out with nature.
Okay.
You walk to and from your job. You walk to and from the restaurant. You eat inside. We sometimes eat on a patio. Does that really count of getting in touch with nature?
It's outside.
No, it's outside, but, come on. You're saying 93% of our time, when you think about that, that's sad. But they say that even a small amount of time in nature can have an impact on our health. A 2-hour, I don't have 2 hours to do this, but a 2-hour forest bath will help you unplug from technology and slow down. It brings you into the present moment. You de-stress, and it has health benefits. Okay? So how does one forest bathe? Let me tell you, I've already got issues with this. First, you have to find a spot. Leave your phone and camera behind. I'm sorry, I'm not going into a forest without technology because what if I get lost? Quit reading.
You better be like Bear Grylls. You better know how to get out of there.
Well, you need to Google what would Bear Grylls do.
You got to walk around aimlessly.
It's not funny when you read my stuff.
Keep going, babe. Keep going.
You're going to be walking aimlessly and slowly. You don't need devices. You need to let your body be your guide.
Hey,
So this is what's going to happen. You're going to let your body be your guide, and you're going to wander aimlessly, and you're going to get lost.
Wait a second. Okay.
Okay, so this is something I have a problem with. So wander aimlessly on a paved trail is what I'm thinking. But they say you need to savor the sounds, the smells, and the sights. The key to unlocking the power of the forest is in the 5 senses. Let nature enter through the ears, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the hands, the feet. So I'm guessing Robert would walk barefoot for a while.
Does?
He does the barefoot thing. Listen to the birds singing and the breeze rustling in the leaves of the trees. Look at the different greens of the trees and the sunlight filtering through the branches. Smell the fragrance of the forest and breathe in the natural aromatherapy of phytoncides. I don't even know what that is. Taste the freshness of the air as you take in deep breaths. Place your hands on the trunk of a tree.
Whoa.
Dip your fingers or toes in a stream.
Bragger.
Lie on the ground. I'm not doing that either. Taste the freshness of the air as I'm repeating.
I've laid on the ground and put my hands on the trunk of a tree.
Drink in the flavor of the forest and release your sense of joy and calm. This is your sixth sense, a state of mind. Now you have connected with nature and you have crossed the bridge to happiness. I would be a nervous wreck because I'd be lost and I would have nowhere to go to the bathroom because, I'd probably be overhydrated before I went and wandered aimlessly.
Yeah, but you don't go to the bathroom like once every month.
But peeing. And you can forest bathe, they say, anywhere in the world, wherever there are trees, hot weather, cold, rain or sunshine or snow. You don't need a forest. Once you've learned how to do it, you can Shinrin Yoku anywhere in a nearby park or in your garden. I'll do it in the garden. I'll wander aimlessly in the garden. Just look for a place where there are trees and off you go. What do you think about that? You want to try it?
Yeah, it sounds kind of new age to me, babe.
It is, but I like the idea of connecting with nature, and I do feel better when we do go out and you witness the magnificence of nature and you appreciate God's handiwork and His artwork. It's that sort of thing too.
Like, remember when we went on our little tour on our was that on our honeymoon or was that on the family vacation? Where we went hiking and we jumped in the cenotes. Remember that?
That was on our honeymoon.
Was that on our honeymoon?
Yeah.
We got in touch with nature then.
Well, you did. I refused to get in.
Yeah.
I'm scared of heights.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
But did you get in touch with nature?
I did. I got in touch with nature.
So you see there's something to it. It's called forest bathing. That's a new trendy thing if you want to be all zen.
I have never heard of that.
You're bathing in the senses.
You know what? That sounds like another excuse to go out and take a big drag on a fatty.
Babe.
What?
Why would you do that?
Well, I wouldn't, but that's what it sounds like. People who probably like to smoke a lot of pot. Too.
Why would you?
Because
have to do both?
you're outside, getting in touch with your inner nature and
why does that mean you have
running
to smoke
around
pot?
running around barefoot in the middle of nowhere?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. I might start hanging out in the backyard more.
Oh yeah.
But I would still take my phone with me in case somebody needed to call.
Yeah.
But I would make a conscious effort not to check Instagram.
At Evans Manor, we're going to hang out in the backyard a lot more.
Except we have fake grass in the backyard. So if we go grounding back there, we're grounding in AstroTurf.
We have fake grass and fake water. Well, pool water. It's not like river or lake water.
Oh,
yeah.
It's still water.
Well, it's still water, but it's
not the same.
It's not the same.
But anyway, I thought that was a couple of interesting things it could bring. Even just reading it made me feel calmer.
That is,
Didn't it?
Keep reading then. Keep reading.
Didn't it though?
Yeah.
Make you hearing me talk about the soothing sounds of the forest?
Keep reading. I want you to be calm.
They actually have those earthing sheets and earthing mats that you can stand on at work. So if you see somebody at work barefoot standing on a rubber mat, it's an earthing mat. Have you seen that?
I have not heard
Look
of
it up on
any of
Amazon.
This. How do you know so much about this?
Because with Christmas, I wanted to get Robert something to help him earth, and I got him one of those earthing mats to stand on at work.
Robert, is he really into this?
Yes.
Really?
Because his wife is, and he's kind of gotten on board with it.
I've got to ask him about
You
this.
should. He'll talk about it.
Maybe I'll get into it. He doesn't ever get ringworm, does he?
Not that I'm aware of. He's not earthing in mud puddles.
Or where there's cow poop.
Is that where you get it? I used to get ringworm when I was a little girl because I'd play in mud puddles.
Dog poop.
Really?
Yeah. You get ringworm from dog poop.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Learning something new every day on the
biggest
sandwiches
pores
from
in your
Lovin'.
body are in your feet, babe.
Really?
Yeah. That's how they get in there.
The biggest pores in your body are in your feet.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
I have never heard that. I would say they're on my nose.
You just have
Big pores
like
on my nose.
seeds on your nose.
I do not have seeds on my nose. Are you serious? Now people are going to think I'm all seedy nose. Are you serious?
No.
You're just trying to be funny again?
Have you used a Biore?
Are you being funny now? This is not the right time. If you're trying to
I'm just
diffuse an
teasing
argument
you.
with humor, that's not good.
Oh, I love you. I'm
I
just
love you
teasing
too.
I'm just teasing you.
You're telling people I have like blackheads.
You don't have blackheads. You have the best skin there is.
Thank you. But I've never heard that you have biggest pores in your feet.
Yeah, the biggest pores in your body are in your feet.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit more about moving, because you had an incident happen with the guy that thought you were one of the workers.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean, this has happened to me before. It's no big deal. But this happens to me a lot in Mexico. Guy will come up to me and start speaking Spanish, and I'm looking at him like, I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish.
And then they think you're a bad Mexican.
Yeah, and then they think I'm a bad Mexican. It's like, I'm not Mexican, number one. My mom's from the Philippines, and my dad's from the States. So
Do you speak Tagalog?
I don't speak Tagalog either.
You're a bad Filipino.
And I can barely speak English. So, yeah, it's happened to me before. But so I come walking in the house, and I've got a pair of gym shorts on and an old beat up T-shirt because I'm moving, and you can see my tattoos, and I'm real sweaty, and I got a ball cap on.
Hot mess.
Yeah, I was a hot mess. And one of the workers comes in, and he's an electrician, and he was looking for somebody. He's looking around, he looks at me, and he kind of looks me up and down, and he says, "Are you Enrique?" And
That's my new name for him now.
I said, "No, sir, I'm not Enrique. I'm actually Allen. I'm the homeowner." Oh. He was mortified. He was horrified. And he was just a white guy. He wasn't a Mexican, but he just kind of looked me up and down and might have done a little profiling, maybe.
Oh my goodness!
He looked me up and down. He looked me up and down. He looked at me. He looked me up and down. He said, "Are you Enrique?"
You must be Enrique.
He said, "Are you Enrique?" And I said, "No, I'm not Enrique.
I'm the homeowner."
I said, "I'm Allen." I had to throw in, "I'm the homeowner." He was so embarrassed.
And did you let him off the hook?
Yeah, I said. He was like, "Oh my gosh, I am so sorry." I was like, "Dude, really, it's not a big deal. I'm just."
You're not a big deal. Look at me.
I'm just ribbing you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But I'm not Enrique.
We have sunk to depths of filth and sweatiness that we've never reached before.
And we haven't had a washing machine in about a week. So, man, I am burning through every pair of manties that I have in my drawer.
Yeah, well, we have a new washing machine. It's over at the new house.
It's over at the new house.
Yeah, we haven't moved in yet.
Hashtag Ed Kellerman, son.
Yeah, but as of tomorrow, we're going to be doing all sorts of laundry. We're so excited. Wash all them nasty bikini underwear you wear.
We got a lot of laundry to do.
Oh, by the way, your manties.
Yes.
Big Al and JC want me to bring them a pair, not of yours, so
Well,
they
I
can
hope
try.
not.
So they can try and see what the allure is of the man's bikini underwear.
Well, they can try it.
Oh, and by the way, speaking of, while my mother's helping me line shelves,
Yeah, tell everybody that
Yeah,
story.
so I thought it would be a great idea because I record a sandwich and some loving with my husband, but sometimes
Alan.
I don't get a chance to listen back to it to see how it translates. Did we sound as funny as I thought we were? Ha ha ha! Or was that as interesting? I just want to see how it translates.
We're never that funny.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to be positive.
Oh.
So anyway, I wanted to listen back to last week's episode, so I just put it on, not thinking really much about it until Alan starts talking. We start talking about our underwear, and then Alan keeps reiterating how he hates to flop around, flop, 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 flop and flop, and he couldn't say flopping around enough.
I think I used the term waving around a few times.
And your flopping was your thing, and I just am trying to act like it's not a big deal.
So
I was
what-
acting like I was trying to act like I'm just cutting paper and I'm not really paying attention, and maybe my mother's kind of zoned out too.
What?
And she just starts shaking her head.
No. Are you serious?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
and she said,
no.
I can't believe y'all talk about that.
Oh. Are you serious?
I am serious.
Oh.
Connie Raspberry now is picturing you not flopping around. Or flopping around. That's why you can't be doing that.
Well, our podcast
Well, you just kept on and on about it.
Well, why
If
did
you
you
just said
play
it
it with her in the room?
Because I forgot about that segment. I was just listening to it.
Babe, everything on this podcast is wheels off.
No, not necessarily vulgar.
That
It could be
flopping
wheels off,
around
but not
isn't vulgar.
vulgar.
Flopping around isn't vulgar.
It is when you keep reiterating it and talking about it.
There's
and
nothing wrong with
emphasizing
flopping
it.
around.
See, here you go again.
I used
Your mother-in-law.
Babe, that doesn't make me feel very good.
And then I had to distract her with Shari's berries to help her forget it.
She was shaking her head.
Yep, just that subtle. I can't believe y'all are talking about that.
Was she angry?
No, she was disappointed.
Oh, babe. Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. I'm serious.
Do you think she doesn't like me anymore?
I said, "Oh, Mama, it's okay." That's all I said, and I just kept on going. "Oh, Mama, it's okay."
Hey, you know what? Let's put together a reel of one Kelly Raspberry on the Kid Craddock Morning Show, and let's play that for your mom.
Oh, believe me, my mother has come on the radio before and told me how I embarrassed her. And I've got that footage, too. I say a lot in all these years on the radio.
Okay, so I'm just fitting in then.
I guess so.
That's not the...
It's not the worst thing
That's
we
not
could
the
say.
worst thing I've
but it's
ever
a little
said.
embarrassing to listen to with my mother.
I'm so glad JC and Al are going to try the Manties.
They will, but I just got to go buy them.
Well...
I guess I'm going to get.
I'm
going to get JC a medium, but I'm going to get Big Al a
I
large.
need to go pick them out with you. That would be a funny bit.
Well, just go pick them out without me. I don't care. Just go get them.
Well,
but I
that's
think
kinda-
JC needs a medium and Al needs a large. Well, they don't know who you're buying underwear for. They don't assume you're buying them for your boyfriend or
Babe,
anything.
We're saying this on the podcast.
I know, but if you go to the
1.5
store,
million people listen to.
but if you go to the mall, they don't. Nobody knows.
Actually more than that now. But
And my mother.
God.
1,000,000.
See, this is exactly why.
100,001.
This is exactly why my sister doesn't listen. She gets too embarrassed.
She listens. She's just saying
She gets
doesn't
too
listen.
embarrassed. My mom and dad, they don't listen.
Your parents don't listen, but your sister listens. She just says she doesn't.
Yeah, that's true. We know Amanda listens. She can say she doesn't, but she does.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just. Okay. What are we
How
doing?
are we
here?
doing on time?
I don't know. We're
How we doing on time?
so
How we doing
wheels
on time?
off.
No, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Okay.
No, we're wheels off.
Because we're so disorganized, y'all. Thank you for hanging with us if you've hung with us this far in the podcast, because we are in the depths of moving. My mind is like so racing because I know I've got to take a shower. I've got to take a shower.
I mean, she's got to take a shower.
This is funky town.
The kid took a shower before the podcast.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
I had no idea.
Babe. Yeah. Here, smell me.
I mean, you smell fine, but I mean, I just
Look, I
didn't
did
know.
my hair and everything.
Oh gosh, knows. Well, I'm funky, and then we've got to get a few things ready because the movers are coming in the morning, and I've got to get some stuff out of these. We got to get the breakable stuff out of the buffet.
Hey, babe.
What?
Sometimes, we record our podcast, but we also do a Facebook live video.
Yeah.
And sometimes our listeners on the Facebook live video are so ridiculous.
Why?
Somebody just did hashtag flop and earth.
Flopping Earth?
Flop and earth.
Oh, flop and Earth. Well, I guess you could do both in the privacy of your
Can
backyard.
you imagine just standing in your backyard with barefoot just
Well, you can't imagine it. You can. And I bet you're going to do it.
Gosh, I love it.
You know what? To apologize to my mother, you know what I think you should do?
What?
I think you should send her some flowers.
Well, you know,
What woman doesn't love receiving flowers?
Well,
And you know
there's-
Mother's Day is coming
there's
up.
only one service I would use.
Which one is
That's
that?
called proflowers.com.
That's right. We love ProFlowers. You know, the thing I love about ProFlowers is because they know we're going to talk about them on the podcast. They send me a bouquet, so I'll know exactly what I'm describing. And they sent me the most beautiful bouquet. Gorgeous. You put them in the glass vase and then they drink up all the water and they just bloom. And the thing about ProFlowers is they're guaranteed to stay fresh for at least 7 days. Isn't that nice? Because sometimes you get these flowers and it's like the next day they're just wilted and ugh. It's like, why did I spend all this money on that?
What are they feeding those things? The Wheaties
I
or
don't know
something?
what they're doing, but
Good
ProFlowers
grief,
we
7
love.
days.
And I'm telling you, you need to send some to my mother. But mom does deserve more than 1 day. And like I said, with ProFlowers, the flowers last at least 7 days. And right now our listeners can send, get this, 100 colorful blooms with a free
come
glass
on.
vase for just $19.99 plus shipping and handling when you use our code
Sandwich. Well, I know what my mom's going to get him. With fresh flowers, guaranteed delivery, and unique vases and accessories that Mom will love, Pro Flowers has everything you need to get your Mother's Day shopping done, babe. For all the moms you know.
That's
Mrs.
right.
Raspberry, Mrs. Evans, all of them.
And there's the thing, too, is men, don't forget your wives who are the mothers of your children. A lot of times men say, well, she's not my mom. She birthed your children. Don't forget your wives. And all you have to do with proflowers.com is you could do this right now. You can choose the delivery date you want, and that delivery date is guaranteed. And you can get your flowers delivered on Mother's Day, May 13th, if you choose.
That's unprecedented. A lot of guys like to procrastinate. You can get them delivered on Mother's Day.
Yeah, pick your
So
date.
the only way to get 100 colorful blooms with a free glass vase for just $19.99 is to visit proflowers.com. Click on that blue microphone in the upper right corner and use our code, babe, which is sandwich.
That's proflowers.com, code sandwich. Have a bloomin' happy Mother's Day.
I'm going to have to send Mrs. Raspberry about 300 blooms after listening to that buffoonery.
You should send her 100 for every
can't
time you mention the
believe-
word flopping.
Babe, I can't believe you would play that with your mom in the room.
I just played the next one in the queue. It was just up, you know.
And then she probably rolls home
And I don't remember everything we talk about.
and then to Jerry Raspberry
sure.
and tells her about all that, or tells him about all that tomfoolery.
Yeah, probably.
It's like, what is that guy doing over there?
Flopping. That's what she's thinking.
Oh, I can't wait to go shopping for JC and Al. That's going to be great.
I can't wait till you see my mother face to face the next time.
I did, because remember?
But now you know. Before you didn't know.
She was giving me side eye when I came in the house.
Now everything she does, you're going to suspect she's thinking about it.
No.
She's thinking about it.
No, your mom loves me. I know she does.
She does.
Okay, good. But she's still probably embarrassed for me.
Well, she thinks maybe we're slightly inappropriate.
Well, yeah, that's my bit.
Yeah.
That's your bit.
I'm not that inappropriate. I'm really not.
Oh.
I'm really not. I'm not. I'm not known for being inappropriate.
Well, you're not known for being inappropriate.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm known for being actually rather prudish.
Okay.
I am.
Yeah, I know, babe. I know.
Gosh, my shoulder hurts, y'all.
All right. Well,
I need to go take a shower. I need to go pack some
Yeah,
breakables.
by the time, let's see, this time next week, we will be recording from Evans Manor.
Yes. I don't know where in Evans Manor, but it'll be somewhere from
You know
Evans
what?
Manor.
And this is kind of bittersweet as we sign off here, because this behind us is our Sandwich and Some Lovin' sign we've used from almost the very beginning on this couch, in these positions. And next week, it's going to all look different.
change.
It's going to all be different. But we're going to keep going. We're going to keep putting out a good podcast.
Or a podcast.
Yeah. Or in some people's opinion, a podcast. But we're going to keep trying and keep pushing because we like doing it. Right?
Yeah, we do. Even when we have to stop really important things,
What's more important than doing this?
packing.
That's not more important than doing this
Showering.
for our listeners.
Showering.
You do need to shower. You're
I do.
a little stinky.
Oh, honey, I don't stink. Quit saying that.
I can say that because I took a shower.
All right.
You're not stinky.
So far, you've told people I stink and then I have a nose full of blackheads.
I was kidding both
All
times. Let's remind everybody, babe. Go out there, kellyandallen.com. You've got a blog out there.
Well,
We need to update those blogs.
I will update it, I promise.
On kellyandallen.com/slingshot, you can read about our new business we just launched. You can rent a slingshot, rent the slingshot that I own, actually, and another.
And the one that I've sat in.
That's right. And if you want Kelly to ride with you, she will do that. But that just happens to be a $5 million upgrade. So if you have $5 million, you can take Kelly for a ride.
All right, I'll do it for 5.
But go out there, follow A Sandwich and Some Lovin' on Instagram. We have our Instagram channel. We have a Facebook account and Twitter now.
Oh, and I just got...
at Sandwich Lovin'.
Yeah, Sandwich Lovin'.
Yeah.
And I just got some really great news today. If you watched The Price of Fame on the Reels channel, it was the debut season. They only did 6 episodes. I just got the word today that they're bringing it back for a second season.
Renew.
And I'm going to be going in probably in about a month to film it. So that's
Yay,
exciting.
that's very exciting.
The Price of Fame on the Reels channel, Reelz. I know not everybody has it, but you can go to reelschannel.com and it'll tell you where to find it if you do have it on your cable provider. So that's exciting. Got some
That's
good news
very
there
exciting.
today.
Good for you, boo. You're so good.
I am so good.
You just do so
like
good.
I said, we got that mortgage to pay, y'all.
Oh,
We're hustling.
we're hustling. We're doing all kinds of hustling.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this was fun, babe. We talked about a lot of different stuff.
We
a lot
did.
of a lot of grounding.
Hopefully it was helpful.
A lot of flopping. A lot
Hopefully
of
it was helpful and
fighting.
maybe somewhat entertaining, I hope.
Well, that can always be debated, but hopefully it was helpful. And we had a good letter.
And you know what you're not going to do tonight is you're not going to stick around and play the guitar because you've already taken.
Because I have no guitar. Yeah, my 2 guitars are over at Evans Manor. That's okay. We'll play some next week.
Okay, y'all.
All right. Well, in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich. Bye.